welcome to Talo Cooking. In today's video, we're going to be making creme brulee. So the first thing you're going to need for your creme brulee is sugar, 5 eggs, vanilla beans or vanilla extract, heavy whipping cream, salt, and now we're going to get our egg whites and egg yolks separated.
You throw them in the sink.
Okay.
Hey, so they got me to be in this video today.
We sure did.
Yes, we did. So creme brulee is something Jake and I have loved making for years. It's a lot of steps, but the thing is, at the end of it, it's going to be delicious. This is the kind of recipe you make if you want to impress somebody on the holidays, if you want to impress your mother-in-law or family members who are coming over. It's worth all the work.
Fantastic.
Okay, you're doing a great job, Jake. Okay, so you're getting the egg yolks.
That was good.
Jake's doing a great job. You're doing a great job with the egg yolks. So one thing that I like to do, you see how he's cracking them here and he's got them on top? So you can kind of gently scoop them with a spoon, and then we'll put the yolks in here, and we'll definitely save the rest later.
It's okay if you break them in the spoon as long as the egg yolks get into the pan. Bowl, as long as they get into the bowl, you're A-okay.
So
now this is our final egg yolk.
All right. So I think we're gonna go ahead, Jake. Now if you come over here and wash your hands.
Gotta make sure you wash your hands or you could get salmonella poisoning.
That's right. Set it in the sink.
That stuff is nasty. Next thing you're gonna wanna do is preheat your oven to around 300 degrees.
Great. Okay, so now in the saucepan, we're gonna get the actual custard ready for our creme brulee. So Jake, go ahead, you can add our ingredients to the pot. So we're gonna do 1/2 cup of sugar. Great. 2 cups of heavy cream. And you can pour that whole thing in there at 16 ounces, so go ahead and pour the whole thing in.
8 ounces make a cup.
Exactly. Perfect. Okay, so we bought a vanilla bean that we're going to go ahead and throw in there for some flavor.
You can also use vanilla extract, but vanilla bean is preferably better.
Yeah, I've used both. They're delicious. Both ways is delicious. Great. And then we're going to add, I think, just one little sprinkle of salt to bring out the flavor.
Might want to pour it in your hand first and then in there so you know how much you're doing.
Oh, yeah, that is good.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's hard to tell.
Just a pinch, a little bit. Okay, great.
Yeah.
So now you can go ahead and turn on the burner. We're going to heat that up. This one.
What is it?
So push in and turn over low heat, and we're going to get it just till it's a little bit warm.
Now that our cream has reached temperature, we're going to want to add 1/2 tablespoon or 2.5 millimeters for my non-American viewers of vanilla extract. I recommend doing this over the egg yolks, so if you spilled it, it's fine.
Oh yeah, that looks great. That looks really great.
Now,
Okay, so the next step, and this part's a little tricky, Jake, so I'm going to have you come over here. We're going to do this together. Go ahead and grab a spoon. We need to kind of temper the egg yolk mixture. The thing is, our cream's warm, and we want to mix these raw egg yolks in, but we don't want to make scrambled eggs, so we have to heat them slowly. So the trick is, so if you
mix them. I'm pretty sure, yeah. You mix them slowly, but you have to make sure you don't mix them too quickly, because if you do that, then you could get air into it and ruin it. So you've got to make sure.
So I have our cream mixture from the stove here. So we're gonna be careful. So this is what we're gonna do, babe. I'm gonna pour a little bit in. I'm gonna drizzle a little in and keep stirring, okay? So I'm drizzling in a little bit of the cream. Okay, stir it a little faster. And I think I'm gonna put a little bit more in. So watch out, I don't wanna burn you. I don't wanna burn you. I'm just gonna drizzle a little more in. So we're bringing our egg yolk temperature up close to our cream. So now I feel pretty good about this. You can bring that whole bowl over, Jake. You can leave the spoon in the sink. We're done with that now. Thank you. Okay, great. Bring that over. So 2 hands, you want to make sure it doesn't slip. So one of them you're going to have so that it doesn't fall. Go ahead and pour that whole thing in. That's perfect. Okay, go ahead and take the spoon and give that a stir so you can incorporate the egg yolks in.
Now after that, if you did taste it before, that's okay. But now that you've added the eggs, you want to wait a bit to taste it. But because it's on high, because it's heating up, you'll soon be able to taste it again.
Great. Okay, Jake, give that a little bit more of a stir, and then we'll be all finished. So it's looking nice and eggy, yellow colored. It's a very beautiful yellow. If you want to come in, show them this. You can see our mixture is a beautiful, warm,
Lovely.
color. So you can go ahead and take the spoon out, sweetie, and set that there. And go ahead and turn the fire off. Okay, this next part should be fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour this into, what I like to do is pour this into a measuring cup with a spout, or anything with a spout that's sort of easy to pour. And I'm gonna use this strainer to strain out the vanilla bean and any kind of like eggy solids that might have formed. And there's the vanilla bean. Okay, oh, that's good stuff. Okay, Jake, so now can you let's grab 4 of those ramekins. I'm gonna move this out of the way. And I'm gonna have you.
Now, don't get too excited yet because we're going to still have a long way till we have our delicious creme brulee. But in the meantime, after we're done pouring, we're going to put this in the refrigerator for pretty much a night. And, you know, when you wake up in the morning, get ready to put some sugar over it, and then you're going to get a blowtorch and get a good shower.
That's the fun part. Okay, Jake, so go ahead and bring it 2 at a time. Bring the ramekins over. Let's see how many we can fit inside this container.
I think we could fit 6, but I don't know if we have enough fluid.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay, so I have this Pyrex dish, and I have a towel underneath, like a little hand towel. The purpose of that, you'll see in a minute, is to sort of keep the ramekins from sliding around while it's baking. And let's see if we can get all 6 in there. Great. If not, it's okay.
You gotta get one in the middle there.
Let's get one in there.
I think we can.
I think we can. Okay, great. So, and we have the towel in here because we're actually going to pour water inside. The water will help them bake evenly. So, let's see. Jake, I'm going to go ahead and open the oven.
Okay.
Actually, no, okay, sorry. Okay, Jake, I'm going to have you pour the mixture into the ramekins. Okay, so 2 hands, one to keep it from slipping and one on the handle. Try to go evenly, and if not, we can always even it up.
Yeah. Maybe about an inch.
Great pour. Like I said, if we end up with too much in one, we can still even them out.
Mm-hmm.
It's not very hard to take out.
Some people use the shallow ramekins, some people use the deep ones. It'll just affect the baking time.
Now we might only be able to get 5 here.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? We can still adjust them because we haven't baked them yet. I'm gonna go ahead and pour some of that in there. We're just gonna kind of
Even it out.
This is our kitchen. We can do it how we want to.
That's
But
right.
if you want to rule it different, be my guest.
Okay, great.
You know, we might want to take a bit from this one.
Yeah, pour a little bit, and that's perfect. That's exactly what I would do.
'Cause
That's great. And a little bit dripped in the middle, but you know what? That's okay.
that's okay.
That's okay. It's not going to hurt anything. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and lift this up. And I'll help you help with the next part, Jake. We pull out the rack. We want to be aware the oven, of course, is hot.
Yeah.
We don't want to burn ourselves by touching any metal.
And the rack should be center rack, yeah?
Center rack, good call. And like I said, the oven's already good and preheated. I'm going to sit these here. Push them in halfway. So Jake, what I'm going to have you do, go ahead. The kettle is hot. So you want to make sure you grab it by the handle. You can go ahead and pick that up. Is that heavy for you?
I can lift it.
Okay, so this part's a little tricky. So what I'm going to have you do, actually, let me take one of these out.
The bottom.
Go ahead.
Thankfully, the bottom's not hot.
Okay,
Okay,
great.
be
Go
very
ahead and
careful
pour.
with that,
Oh,
bud.
wait. How do
So-
I put it down?
Oh,
It's okay, it won't hurt
Sit it
anything.
down on the counter. Good call.
Well, is it gonna burn me?
Yes. So use
If
that.
the water gets you, yes.
Yes. Okay. So go ahead now, and that's how we learn. It's okay. So go ahead and gently pour all of it into that part where there's no ramekins. Okay. And Jake, carefully with this, push the metal back in. Don't let the metal come into contact with your body. And go ahead and close the oven gently. All right. So now those are going to bake at 300 degrees and for about 30 minutes. In about 30 minutes, we're going to test the temperature and I'll show you what they look like when they're almost done.
Now that our creme brulee has cooked for 30 minutes, we're going to take it out of the oven and look at it.
Yeah.
Now you can catch this by eye a bit, but if it looks pretty good.
Okay, so we want to cook these until the centers are just about set.
Like this.
So they're still very hot, but I'm going to give this a little shake. We're going to actually use a thermometer to test the internal temperature of one of them. So Jake, go ahead and stick this in the center of one of them and try to stay kind of like center. Don't go all the way down.
Yeah, you don't want to touch the bottom of the ceramic because that'll be really hot.
Around 170, it seems like.
Let's see here.
170 seems pretty.
Yeah, I'm going to call it.
Okay.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is we will let these cool down and we're going to cover each one with saran wrap and refrigerate them overnight.
Guys, we've reached the fun part of the show, which is where we get to play with fire. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do the brulee part of the creme brulee. So we're going to get a nice layer of sugar, more than you probably think.
That looks pretty good.
You can show that little pile there. So where's that spoon? You lost the spoon?
I'm going to grab a spoon.
So we're just going to even it out a little bit. That way we're going to have a nice sugar topping here. All right, look at that. That's gorgeous. All right, set that aside. So back up, boys. We're going to turn the fire on, okay? Now, we don't need that much. That's a lot of fire. So, Jake, you got it? Always away from you. Get it close. Get it close. It's okay. And let it see all those little beads come up. And then just kind of move it around. Keep it moving. You can kind of swirl it around a little bit. Got a lot of sugar to caramelize there. I'm going to give you a little more juice.
Yeah.
There you go. And you just keep moving it around. It's going to kind of sweat as it turns into that liquid. And we want to make it all a nice golden brown color. All right. I think we're pretty good. Look at that. When that hardens, when that cools down, it's going to harden. You're going to be able to take your spoon and just break it and then scoop the sugar candy with that good custard. So let's get one more ready. Okay, so turn around. Turn that way.
Should we do
All
a
right.
step stool?
We're going to hold it from right there where the base. There you go.
You're doing great, Ethan.
And if you need to hold it in one spot till you start to see those bubbles, that's okay. And then you can kind of move it around.
Good job, Ethan.
Yeah, slow and steady, buddy. Perfect.
Ding.
Just watch your right hand. You see how you're getting a little close to the tip?
Oh, yeah.
That looks perfect, though. That one spot looks perfect.
Yeah, it's coming along nicely. Nice.
So we're back. Toasting round 2. All right. Come on in, young sir. Hold it from the base. Lightly toast. You'll see bubbles. Then it'll start to turn brown. Keep it moving. We don't want it to turn black. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Good job. There we go. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Right. That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous right there. Come in here and get a look at this. Beautiful crustiness.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely. All right, guys. That's how it's done. Come back in a minute for our taste test. All right. So we're back here with our first official taste tester, young Ethan. Why don't you give it a little crack on the sugar? Hit it with your spoon. Yeah, get a scoop of that good stuff.
Look.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Heard that nice little crack of the sugar breaking? What do you think?
I personally think, for me, 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. I'll take
8 out
it.
of 10.
We'll take it. Excellent.
Brendan, go for it.
All right, taste test number 2. Crack that sugar. Ooh, that's a good snap. Just dive in, buddy. Get a scoop. It'll break. Ooh, that's a good snap. Oh, the discerning palate. Yes, thumbs up. Okay.
What would you give it
Okay.
out of 10?
I don't know. I don't like giving things out of 10.
What do you like
Say
giving
something.
them?
I don't know. Just,
Four bananas out of the bunch.
no, I like giving them a thumbs up, a thumbs down.
Good as always. 9 out of 10. I like it.